Overwatch 2 has had a very rocky start ever since launch, and with the end of Season 1 being in a couple weeks, the game still hasn't got any better. Every single week of this game being out, there's always been some kind of drama going on, either with overpowered characters, the shop being way too damn expensive, and the absolutely horrible events of the Halloween update. Thanks to Blizzard's absolute greed, they have 100% neutered Overwatch from what it used to be back in 2016, an actually decent game, and has made it pretty much free to play garbage that you expect from lower end titles. So with the constant L's this game is taking right now, I figured I'd make a timeline of everything that's gone wrong so far since launch, so we can truly understand just how bad Blizzard is running this game. Well, I guess timeline isn't the best word, it's more like touching bases with what's happened so far. But anyways, let's start at the very beginning here, October 4th. Now I'm sure many of y'all were really excited to go on Overwatch 2, you know, play with your buds and just have a really good time grinding out the new game. But it turns out this launch date really wasn't a launch because half the player base couldn't even get inside the damn game. With queue times absolutely through the roof and SMS on new accounts not even being able to work, meaning that you're either locked out of Overwatch in general, can't make an account, or you're stuck sitting in queue for hours on end, being able to play other games fully and still waiting to get inside. And God forbid you ever actually got into after hours of waiting and ended up lagging out or closing out of the game or crashing. It's honestly pretty funny just how shitty the launch was. I mean, you would expect Blizzard to at least have the competence to, you know, get some bigger servers, seeing as they had this whole game released prior in 2016. Actually, I take that back. The word competence and Blizzard really don't mix well, seeing as how they have absolutely butchered this game in the past weeks. But after all the launch issues and, you know, actually be able to play the game and actually getting into the game, you check out everything and you see a little tab missing. Loot boxes. Gone were the days of actually grinding this game out and earning skins, voice lines, and all that good stuff. Now you have to pull out that good old credit card. Oh? What's that? You want reasonable prices for your virtual skins? How about we make the prices absolutely ridiculous and then put a good old 45% discount to make them even still ridiculous? Loot boxes in the shop have been a very popular topic for very obvious reasons, even having so much of an actual legal action being taken on Blizzard, making them have to sell skins separately and not just in bundles, which is a good thing, but it still doesn't excuse the absolutely ridiculous prices. I mean really, $20 for a skin is absolutely crazy. And I understand this game is free to play now, meaning that we're gonna have to rely on a battle pass to get anything in game. But it doesn't help that the battle pass is really the only way you could actually get free stuff. I mean, have you seen your weeklies? You get only like, what, like 80, 50 freaking Overwatch points or whatever? Do you know how long you need to play just to get one legendary skin? If I'm doing my math right here, that's like over 3 months of playing the damn game straight. Just to get one skin. If I was some dev at Blizzard, I would 100% make that change to put loot boxes inside those weeklies instead of these like shitty like COD points or whatever. So at least you get 12 new things per week, being either cosmetics or voice lines or sprays or whatever. I mean, obviously that wouldn't be enough because shop prices would still be overinflated, but at least we have another way of actually getting stuff. And talking about getting stuff, let's talk about the absolutely horrible rewards for the Halloween update. In past years, they would give you like a free skin and like all these loot boxes and you know, you would play to actually earn these kind of stuff. Nowadays, you just play to earn what, a charm? Some random Reaper skin? And if you weren't lucky enough to have skins from prior Halloween events, like I was, you have to actually pay money for these skins. Skins that are pretty much handed out in loot boxes. I really do blame the free-to-play route they went with this game for all these absolutely horrible changes. I mean, honestly, you should just charge the game for like 15, 20 bucks and then made you pay for story mode if you didn't want that, which is never gonna come out, by the way, because goddamn, it's been what, 3 years and we still have absolutely no new information about that. But hey, maybe you're eager enough to look past all the scam prices and absolutely no way to really grind this game for free stuff, and you just hop into a real quick play and just want to play the game. But uh-oh, your main Bastion isn't there anymore, and hopefully you were trying to play Torb in comp. It's absolutely crazy how many game-breaking glitches have been found on all the Overwatch heroes. I mean really, it's been for Torbjorn, Bastion, Symmetra, Mei, Widow, Pharah, and that's just a handful. Like, I swear I'm seeing new videos of some sort of broken trick on YouTube. I mean, by the time season 2 comes out, we're gonna have half the roster just fucking gone. And the sad part is that some of these bugs actually balance out the heroes. Like right now, for instance, Tracer has a bug where she has no more damage fall off, which actually makes her a viable pick now. And the funny thing is that Blizzard knows about this and just won't fix it. But hey, maybe you're under the radar with all this and don't know what the hell's happening, and you just go play some comp to get your rank in and get your placement and grind up to top 500. Well, lucky for you, Blizzard has every base covered and having everything just messed up, and you get placed bronze 5. You had the perfect 7 games, you know, you were the best player on your team, bronze 5. You truly know you messed up with your comp when top 500s and grandmasters are getting put into bronze 5 lobbies. And now comp's gonna be all messed up because you have absolutely beginner players on the same team or against grandmasters, top 500s. And even though apparently Blizzard actually fixed this, or they're gonna push out the real patch on season 2 or something, because from personal experience here, I get some of the absolute brain dead teammates I've ever played with in any kind of comp game in my entire life. So because of that, my rank is lower down because, you know, there's no I in Overwatch, and having teammates that won't even talk to you in voice chat and communicate and call out. Now I know the stereotype in comp is that, you know, you blame your team instead of yourself, but I mean at some points it really is your team that brings you down. But not only teammates out against you, the damn maps are against you too. I mean, really, push is like literally one of the worst game modes I have ever played in any kind of game, and I have no idea why Blizzard thought it was a good idea. Give me back control points. Push game mode is literally just a walking simulator to get all the way to the robot on the other side of the map. And God forbid your hero doesn't have some kind of movement ability, because goddamn, that walk to and from is horrible. But don't get me wrong, payload maps don't have it any better. I mean, the amount of times I've seen a team spawn camp instead of push the payload, which then loses us that payload and loses us the game, it's gotta be over 50 at this point. And I don't even blame the players, it's just such bad map design to have spawn literally a couple feet away from the final payload, which I understand is for like home court advantage or whatever, but I mean, it baits people to go up farther than they should, you know, overextend, and then absolutely just lose us the game. But hey, maybe it's my fault, you know, maybe I'm the skill issue here. Maybe I need to go see, you know, what characters, you know, what heroes the top 500 people in this game play, and I'll learn from there. I can't wait to see such a diverse character roster the top people in this game play. Oh yeah. Now I won't lie, I play Sojourn, however you want to say it. I do play her, but for very obvious reasons. In most comp games, if you do not have her on your team, you are not going to win. Like, she is just really busted out, and Blizzard does not want to fix her because apparently it'll mess with the fundamentals of her character or kit or whatever. But yeah, let's go nerf Genji, because, you know, that's the pick instead of the absolutely busted out DPS they have. But if I do have to give Overwatch, or Blizzard I guess, credit where credit is due, is that they are working on this game to make it better. It's just taken them a long time so far. I mean, the whole game's lifetime right now, and still things have yet to be patched and fixed. And with PvE coming out in the next 10 years, or who knows how long at this point, there are things to be hyped about. And honestly, Overwatch as a game is fun. It's just, when you have those very, very brain dead players, or those absolutely broken moments with specific heroes doing very, very specific glitches, or maybe you feel brave enough to go buy a skin, but your bank flags it as fraud. Honestly, at this point, if Blizzard doesn't fix their game, and who knows if it even goes downhill from here, and the game just gets really, 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 really bad, I'll just go back to Team Fortress 2.